Okay. Looks like we are online, I think. Yes, we are online. Let me look for the stream URL, where it might be. YouTube. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Let's get it. All right. Getting my phone set up so that I can respond to if anybody's in the chat. Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome to the Bomber Jacket battle. We are up here on, let me turn that to silent. There we go. We are in our top 4. We have Ozone versus Caden, and we have Cyborg versus, dang, I gotta scroll all the way up because like we keep busy on the chats, man. Here we go. Pop and flow. Yes. So we're gonna check out Ozone versus Caden first because you already know. Hey, what's going on, bro? What up? What up? Okay. Ozone's been feeling kind of ill lately, so we're gonna check out his first and see how he goes. All right, Ozone. Here we go. Yo, some amazing hits. Crazy. Hey, that was crazy. Such an unorthodox style. That's bananas. Ooh, the crazy shoulder and wave control is crazy. Ozone's creativity is just bananas. It is bananas. That was crazy. Them tuts, right, bro? That was bananas. Okay, Caden, let's check yours out. I'm so freaky, I'm so loose. Let me out, break me, give me some juice. Yo, did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Somebody on the chat in the chats, please tell me you see that. That was bananas. Yo, both of those rounds were crazy. Both super creative. Both super high level. It's just bananas, y'all. Bananas. Dang, man. That should have been the finals. What? Cyborg. I sent it. Yeah, man. Both of them are on fire. Bro, I'm gonna have to really look at that again because I have a feeling of who I want to pick, but I need to find the reasoning, you know. So we're gonna watch it one more time. Excuse me, one more time. Okay. Crazy waves. Jeez. It's almost like dinosaur style. Wow, crazy. Man, so crazy. This man just sat here and danced a whole bunch on the ground. And then the arm thing, what? So many techniques. Okay, so now I'm getting really nitpicky. I love his tuts, but some of the angles that he was throwing was a bit off, and then there's lots of like duck hands, you know. The angles are super crazy though. Crazy. Remind you, this man is feeling sick too. Like he's got a stomach ache. And he still gets down like that. That's crazy. Okay. So I really love the creativity, really love the whole range in motion, like level changes, the waves of bananas. I think one thing though is like you have really big waves like this a lot. I wonder what it would look like if your waves were like smaller, like tiny microwaves. Using microwaves, I think that would add a bit of contrast to the way that you wave. I love how you're using this 3D motion of waving, you know, going down, going up, spinning with it. But I think within this round in particular, the entire thing just looks a little rushed a bit. And then I think that the way that you go from one thing to another thing could have been paced a little bit better if there were more pauses in your round, you know, like just take a pause and just kind of let us see what we just witnessed, you know, like that amazing. So it's like this. It's the idea of like you eat. Think about the most delicious thing you've eaten in your world, right? Like the most delicious thing, your most favorite food, right? And say that you eat your most favorite food every single day for a whole year. At the end of that year, you're gonna get tired of that. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is the stuff that you're throwing out is amazing. All of it is amazing. You know, but like the more amazing things that you throw in there, it's like it gets less amazing when there's so much amazing stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like adding some pauses here and there to kind of space out how many, like space out those amazing things a bit better, I think would make your amazing thing even more amazing, if that makes sense. Don't get me wrong, this round was fire. Fire. It was freaking amazing. So that's like my critique for that there. Dude, the way that you build that up and then you sat down and you see how he sat down and he paused there for a little bit. Like, don't get me wrong, everything that he did up until now was just phenomenal, incredible. Um, I would even say some of his angles that he was doing was straighter and more clean than what Ozone was doing. But when he sat down and he looked at the camera, paused for a little bit, pulled on his mask, and he would just like said that and then release and let that mask going back to his face hit him up, that was crazy dope. And that's like, it tells me that he has a sense of mastery of like pace and showing us crazy stuff and then pausing for a little bit to let us take that in and then bringing us right back with like another crazy stuff. I also like the fact that Caden mixed in those grooves with his dance, like, and then immediately transitioned back to the crazy tuts. And if you notice, his angles are really, really just that hop, that dun 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 dun. Another thing that I really like about Caden is the way that he dances to many layers of the music, using different body parts, different grooves, different techniques, and I think that oh shoot, am I still online? Am I still online? Okay, I think I am. I'm still online. Okay, but I think that the way that he uses dances to all those different levels, like layers. I mean, the different layers of the music is just incredible, and then the way that he transitioned from the ground up was also really dope too. It was like really seamless. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to give that to Caden for the win, because I feel like he was cleaner in his execution, especially with those tuts, like cleaner angles. The tut hands, Ozone's hands were like this, whereas Caden's was like this, flat, 90-degree angles. Caden did more grooving. He did. His pacing was a little bit better in terms of allowing us to pause having that pause in between doing crazy stuff, pausing, showing confidence, and then pulling us back into more crazy stuff, you know. And then the end where he built up that Rasengan and then threw it at the camera showed me a form of like battle mentality. Now he's not just only dancing, he's battling towards the camera. You know, he's responding. Somehow they like, I don't know, if, I think they both really like the Tut because like they're two different styles, but they use two like the same technique. So in terms of creativity, they both are super duper creative. In terms of technique, Caden his technique was a little bit higher in terms of like the tuts being cleaner, as well as being able to pace his timing a little bit better, you know, in terms of the round. But yeah, that's my explanation right there. Is why did Caden win? Is because he paced it better. He had better technique in terms of like his angles, and yeah, that was about it. Both of them had really dope hits. Both of them are amazing, amazing dancers. And Ozone, the fact that you were able to do that even while being sick is just incredible and a win in itself. So don't let this loss get you down or anything like that. Know that you are an incredible, incredible, incredible dancer, bro. Incredible dancer, and it was really hard to judge that round. But yeah, man, Caden, congratulations. You're going to the finals, bro. Nice job. Okay, so next we have. Okay, I'm still online, right? It's saying that I'm not connected to the internet, but okay, I am still online. Y'all still see me, right? Somebody in chats, let me know. Y'all still see me? Okay, I'm looking for Cyborg and Pop and Flow. Cyborg. Okay. Dope. Thank you, Cyborg, for letting me know that I'm still online. Alright, so there's your account, and then now we're going to look for Pop and Flows. Pop and Flow. Alright. Let's watch Cyborg first. You are dope, dope, dope. Alright. The chat is lit right now, y'all. Yo. Okay, before we move on, first off, give Ozone some love right there, man, because he put in some work, bro. That was crazy. So if you guys get a chance, just maybe send him a message or send him put a comment on his page or something like that, letting him know that he's dope, because I really want him to know that he is an amazing dancer, amazing popper. So yeah, show your boy some love. All right, Cyborg, let's go. Bruh. Okay. Let me roll that back. Because those trembles that you were doing was bananas. Look at that isolation. That character. Steve. bananas, man. That was bananas. Did you take any lessons from the course of Mega Man Cyborg? Yeah, bro. Self-taught. That's bananas, bro. I think one thing. Well, I'll let you know here after we watch Pop and Flow. But I think one thing from Mega Man's course that would really help you that you should learn. So I highly suggest you take his course. But your take. Okay, I'm not gonna say it just yet. Let's watch Pop and Flow. Jeez. That ending though. What? Jeez. Okay. Alright, so now go back to Cyborg. We're gonna watch yours again. Dude, the way that you hit, there's like a tremble. It's called tremble. And it's not tremble. Tremor. It's called a tremor. And the control that you have from it is super crazy. I think the one thing that you could really take advantage of from Mega Man's course is learning the system. And the system is like a systematic way of putting your round together. You know, knowing when to change texture, when to dance to certain beats. Like, it's pretty crazy and it's mind-blowing. It definitely level up my dancing after learning it. And I think that would help you too. Mostly because the texture of your dance, although what you're doing is crazy controlled, it's the same texture for a really, really long time. And it also allows you to control the music in itself instead of letting the music control you. And I think in this round here, that was crazy. He also talks about Cyborg style too, so I'm not sure if you explore that at all, Cyborg style. But this is crazy. I love the character that you put into it as well. I wish that there was more of a contrast in your movement, like as far as like being big and being small. It just seems like you are really small and controlled the entire time, which is amazing. But sometimes, and this goes back to what I was saying about Ozone. Oh wait, let me go back here. Let's see. I'm reading the comments now. Nope, self-taught. I actually plan on hitting Mega Man up. Hey, that's what's up. But Dre and Fat Top love me. Hey, that's what's up too. Cyborg, did you know people knew how Cyborg, did you know people knew how to really animate like this? Meaning younger generation. Yeah, I think that. So this is what I was telling with Ozone. You know, like when you have so many dope things, and you're like, let's say it's like a paint, right? Like a blank wall. If I throw red onto the wall, and it looks good, but if I just keep throwing red and keep throwing more and more and more red onto the wall, then what you end up having is just a red wall, you know. But uh, but I stuck to just doing this in a video because it's rare. I stick to one character. Yes. I think what you can do to make this round even crazier is applying like speed changes, like more speed changes. Let me see, let's watch it again. Some tremors, man, crazy tremors. There's a bunch of technicalities that you can do to improve this as well. Like when you did the wall thing, you were grooving with the wall, but while you're grooving with the wall, your hands are going up and down, you know? So having that idea of like isolating the hand so that it's fixed there. So when you're grooving, it's like your body's going up and down, but your hand is in one spot, you know? So the little microwaves is crazy. Crazy robot. But you see how like the changes in texture that you're doing isn't that very dramatic, you know? So like to the untrained eye, like although I feel like this round is crazy, to the untrained eye, it just looks like you're doing the same thing for a long time, you know? And I don't know if you've ever seen like people when you're dancing, they'll watch for a little bit, but then they start walking away, and it's because the texture doesn't keep their attention long enough. You know what I'm saying? The contrast. It's all about texture and contrast. I feel like to me. I'm trying to like put this phone somewhere so that I can talk to y'all at the same time. There we go. Cool. It's all about like the texture change to me, you know, like having texture change, knowing when to pause, adding those pauses. Like when you did this one right here, where right here, this was a really dope texture change that you did here. Boom! But instead of completely changing the texture altogether, you slow down and kind of stay with the same speed the entire time. I think it would have really been dope. I think it would have really been dope if you did that, and then the whole texture was like a different speed. Like you could be dancing faster, and you could have turned it all the way up. You know, like harder hits, level changes, like harder dimes, more ticks. Maybe you could strobe. But yeah, it was like the same timing the entire time for me, you know. So that's like a real thorough critique of Cyborg. So let's do a thorough critique of Poppin' Flow. I love the fact that you were doing these fancy stuff. see that? Like, he hit that musicality when he wanted to. Bam, 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 keeping it simple. I think you could have pulled this concept of pulling and have it last a little longer. He really knows how to dance in like a 360 way, which is really good. Damn. You see, like, he changes up the texture every single time. Waves. Now he waves. And then watch. As soon as the texture drops. And this is why I got so excited earlier. Slow. And then boom, dance. Totally different texture. And that's the stuff that hypes people up, you know? So I think I'm going to have to give that round to Pop and Flow. Cyborg, you have tremendous technique, but the way that you present your round could be worked on a lot better. And I think taking Mega Man's course will help you with that for sure. Like, he teaches you how to, all the different robot characters, including Cyborg, he teaches you how to present your round better so that it's more solid, you know, in terms of like the flow and how you know, learning the system really helped a lot, man. In all fairness, I didn't edit my videos. Yes, I'm gonna ask Pop and Flow to not edit his videos next time for this final. But I think that but yeah, I would agree. Like, I think that's where, in terms of like, you're right. In terms of being fair, you know, like, I definitely don't want him to edit next time for sure. And I'm not trying to sound petty, but I had a disadvantage here. What if I, you know, I agree with you for sure. I definitely agree with you for sure. What if we did a tiebreaker, you know? Would you guys be down to do another round? And then Pop and Flow, no edits at all? I think that might be fair, right? I need to hear you guys' response. Always down. Okay, cool. Let's do that, man. Let's have a tiebreaker round, and here, I'll send you another round. Cause you're right. Like, the edit could probably give him an advantage over what you did too. Because like, I think that it made his round look like it had way more texture changes, and the round felt like it was put together better, if that makes sense. Yeah. So yeah, let's just try. We're gonna keep it fair. I'm gonna call that a tie because you're right. You got the disadvantage there. So that is a tie. So dang, first tie of the whole battle. I was trying to like not have ties at all, but hey, you make a good point, man. You have a good point. So that is the decision, okay? Caden, you are into the finals, and Pop and Flow and Cyborg, you guys are gonna do a tiebreaker round. I'm going to give you guys the details in the chat. But yo, man, thanks for coming here. Make sure you guys give each other love because, you know, make sure you guys give each other love. I'm talking to you like I'm like right here. Um, like I said, not trying to be petty. Flows. Yes, I agree. Um, but yeah, make sure you guys give each other love. Let's figure. I'm gonna figure out a. I'm gonna figure out a deadline to work for everybody as well. But yeah, I will end it here, and I will talk to you. I'll talk to y'all really soon.